Good afternoon. This is Tom Ashby with the Viper Report. It's about 3 p.m. Eastern on August 29th, heading into the close. Very strong day today, which is after Monday's action, was what we needed based on my weekend analysis. You can see S&P is up 1.34%, NASDAQ up 1.76%, VIX is back down 4%. Advanced decline numbers here are very strong, 2380, 560 up on the NYSE, and that's a very bullish sign given how we closed last week. I hope you continue to read my weekend commentary in Forbes. This was posted on Sunday. Our stock traders ready to jump back in. Market's been under quite a bit of pressure the past couple of weeks, and everyone seems to be quite bearish heading into September. But after last week's action, there were a few things that I noted that I thought were important. Most of all was the action in the QQQ. You can see we've just come back down here to the 20-week EMA, and the advanced decline line tested its former downtrend. That's a bullish sign, and then flipped back above its moving average, as did the RS. The RS turned positive early in the year, and that was why I targeted the Qs and tech stocks to be the winners, and it looks like this little pullback is already over. Also, last weekend I was struck by the sentiment survey from the AAII, the American Association of Individual Investors. You can see 32% were bullish. So that's 32% think stocks are going to be higher in the next 6 months. 31.8 think they're going to be flat, and 35.9 I think they're going to be lower. And you can see these numbers have been gradually eroding, turning less bullish in the past month. You can see these numbers have been deteriorating in the last month. That's what you'd like to see if you're looking for a correction in an ongoing uptrend. In addition to the bullish advanced decline studies, you can see this shows that the stocks have become less overbought. This is a measure of the number of S&P stocks above the 20-period exponential moving average. 85% here as the market was peaking here. Now it dropped below 20% last week. Above the 50-day, down below 40, got right back into our support level that we watch. And then lastly, even the 200-day, you have dropped down to the 50 level. So when you see that and strong AD numbers, it's usually a very good and low-risk buying opportunity. Some of you, I hope, have seen the new grids that Jerry and his team have created with the help of the Excel expert, Scott. And they started to look a little more positive here. This is as for the XLK, the technology gauge, a lot more green here showing up. And look like we're seeing a transition at this point. The daily Apple, NVIDIA, and Broadcom were positive, as was Adobe, etc. So that's one reason we recommended XLK for traders before Monday's open. We also recommended Tesla for hot stocks traders on Monday morning. You see it's had a good run. It gave a DTS buy signal here. I'll be doing a Zoom session in a week or so explaining more on the DTS. It's sort of and you can see we were inside. We were up a little bit Monday when we got long, and it's soared today. It's, I think, up 6% or something above the Stark band. So we think that one has room back, towards, the 280 up to the old highs. Volume is picking up. You can see both the RS and the volume are bullish. That's what you want to see. So if you sign up for the Viper Hot Stocks before September 6th, that's next week, $34.99, you'll get a free 15-minute Zoom session with me. I'll do a 15-minute session on understanding pivots, why you should be using them in your trading or investing, either from daily to weekly to even yearly. So that's a pretty good deal. Given yesterday's bullish action on Monday, we added to our positions in QQQ and in SPY for investors, and also recommended Apple. It was not, you can see it turned positive last on the 23rd, kind of chugged around here, but this was a bullish setup yesterday. So we were fortunate enough to get in on the open in here and already looking pretty good. Back above the quarterly pivot here, that's in purple. So once again, RS and volume are both positive, and after today's action, volume so far has not expanded, but I think that probably changed before the end of the week. So great, hope you found this informative. I think this is, it's probably going to be choppy a little bit in September, but I've been bullish for the start of the year and encouraging those on the sidelines to buy. I think this is going to be another opportunity, but once again, you don't want to buy it when it's up near the upper Stark bands. You want to pick your entries and your stops carefully. So if you decide you want to give it a try for a month, just $34.95, and you'll get an introduction to pivot analysis as an added bonus. Thank you very much for tuning in.